America is getting ripped off, and it has nothing to do with taxes or inflation. It's your own car industry doing it to you. Right now, on the other side of the planet, someone is driving a 955 horsepower luxury spaceship with a 35-inch 4K screen, zero-gravity massage seats, and a system that parks the car while you're standing outside getting coffee for less money than a base Toyota Camry. Meanwhile, here in the US, we're financing $60,000 crossovers with fake chrome trim, plastic dashboards, and engines that sound like they're running on anxiety. I've driven six-figure supercars. I've reviewed vehicles that left me speechless, but nothing has made me this furious, because when I tell you what this thing costs at the end of the video, half of you are going to want to riot. The exterior. Walking up to this car feels like stumbling onto a sci-fi film set. This is the Avatar 12 2026 edition. The brand calls it future aesthetics, but it looks like a futuristic Porsche had a secret affair with a stealth bomber, and the result is somehow both aggressive and elegant at the same time, which in 2026 is basically a miracle. The headlights are curved, layered signatures that slash into the front bumper like glowing fangs, and while American and European brands are still bolting massive, angry plastic grills onto everything until their cars look like deep-sea creatures, Avatar went the other direction entirely. That sleek black panel on the hood is a fully interactive display screen integrated directly into the exterior of the car. It shows personalized greetings, real-time battery levels, and plays animations for pedestrians as you approach. Ford could never. Hidden almost invisibly inside the body panels are three top-tier LiDAR sensors and HD cameras feeding Huawei's autonomous driving system, and we'll get to that because it's basically sorcery. Sides and rear. At over 197 inches long and nearly 80 inches wide, this is a massive, sweeping coupe sedan, but it hides its size perfectly with a razor-sharp shoulder line that runs the full length of the car, making it look like it's slicing through air even when it's parked. And it actually does. The drag coefficient is an ultra-low 0.21 CD. The doors are frameless, handles are flush with the body and pop out electronically when you approach. The side mirrors are completely gone, replaced by slim aerodynamic camera arms feeding HD video inside. Then you get to the rear and your brain stops working. There is no rear window. It was deleted. The entire back is one sculpted solid piece of metal flowing from the roofline to the trunk lid, and a weatherproof roof-mounted camera feeds a crystal-clear digital rear-view display inside. The taillights are impossibly thin laser strips that run synchronized light animations every time you lock or unlock the car. Every European luxury sedan looks like it stopped trying on taillights 5 years ago by comparison. The powertrain. For 2026, Avatar pushed performance into genuinely irresponsible territory. 3 motors, all-wheel drive, 955 horsepower in a family luxury sedan, 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. That's hypercar territory. It runs on an 800-volt architecture with a CATL battery that absorbs 200 kilometers of range in just 10 minutes on a fast charger, which for reference is faster than most laptops. But the second powertrain option is what should terrify every American automaker. It's an extended-range EV with a tiny 1.5-liter gasoline engine, except the gas engine never once touches the wheels. It only acts as a generator, keeping the battery charged while the electric motors do all the driving. Total range, nearly 700 miles in a single trip. That's Los Angeles to Utah without stopping once. No charging anxiety, no planning around stations. This is exactly the technology that would detonate the American EV market overnight, and that's precisely why it scares the people who'd lose the most if it arrived. Autonomous safety. With 955 horsepower, you'd hope the car tries not to kill you, and it does almost stubbornly. The Avatar 12 runs Huawei's ADS 4.0, millimeter wave radar, multiple LiDAR sensors, and HD cameras constantly mapping everything around the vehicle. This is not the basic lane keep assist that bounces you between white lines like a pinball machine. This car navigates complex urban roundabouts completely on its own, detects pedestrians stepping out from behind parked cars in the rain, and can parallel park itself in a tight spot while you're outside the car entirely. Not a gimmick, a fully production-ready system built into a mixed high-strength steel and aluminum structure with emergency braking that feels like the car has a sixth sense. This vehicle practically refuses to let you crash. The interior. The moment those soft closed doors open, you're not entering a car, you're entering a tech lounge from a different decade. Stretched across the entire width of the cabin just below the windshield is a 35.4-inch 4K panoramic display showing driver instruments, digital mirror feeds, and 3D navigation all in one seamless ribbon of light. Below that, floating on the center console is a 15.6-inch touchscreen running Huawei's Harmony OS, smoother than an iPad Pro, with mid-air hand gesture controls and a voice assistant that runs everything. Almost no physical buttons exist. Every surface is open-pore real wood, Napa leather, and ultra-soft suede, and the steering wheel is a perfectly sized yoke that makes you feel like you're piloting something in orbit. The seats are called dual zero-gravity astronaut seats, 16 electric adjustments, heating, cooling, ventilation, and an 8-point full-body massage that feels nothing like the sad lumbar vibration bags in American cars. Press one button and the passenger seat reclines completely flat, a powered footrest rises, and your heart and knees reach the exact same level. You could hit full REM sleep in rush hour traffic. Meanwhile, BMW charges a monthly subscription just to keep your seat warm. The ambient lighting breathes and pulses with your music. A built-in fragrance system makes the cabin smell like a Milan boutique. The two 50-watt wireless chargers on the console are actively air-cooled, so your phone never overheats. The 27-speaker 3D surround system has drivers built directly into the headrests, so when navigation gives you a turn, it whispers it to the driver alone without interrupting the music for everyone else. That level of obsessive detail normally costs $400,000 in a Rolls-Royce. Rear seats and practicality. That sloping roofline looks like it should destroy rear headroom. It doesn't. The rear cabin has over 3 feet of presidential legroom, heated and ventilated seats with massage, and a hidden control screen built into the center armrest. The panoramic roof extends over the rear passengers and uses electrochromic smart glass. One swipe and it goes fully opaque, blocking sun and giving complete privacy instantly. The trunk opens wide enough to swallow a double stroller, full weekend luggage, and a grocery run simultaneously. Door pockets are deep and suede-lined so nothing rattles inside what is otherwise a completely silent cabin. This is a ferociously comfortable, whisper-quiet road trip machine dressed in an exotic suit that turns heads everywhere it goes. The price: 955 horsepower, zero-gravity massage seats, a 35-inch 4K display, autonomous driving that practically chauffeurs you, a design that stops traffic. A Mercedes EQS with half these features starts well into 6 figures. A Tesla Model S opens around $80,000 and doesn't have an interior close to this level. Pause right now and drop your price guess in the comments. I mean it. The Avatar 12 starts at approximately $37,000 to $42,000. That is cheaper than a base Toyota Camry, cheaper than a Honda Accord with cloth seats at some dealerships after markups. It is fundamentally, painfully unfair that Americans are paying $60,000 for underpowered, boring crossovers, while this car quietly exists. So, I have to ask, and I want real honesty in the comments. If you had the money and the option today, would you actually choose this over a Tesla Model 3, a BMW 3 Series, or any traditional Western EV? Because the global auto market is shifting at a speed our domestic brands are clearly not ready for, and if they don't start genuinely innovating, they're going to be left eating dust, exactly like this car just made everything in its class look embarrassing. Drop your answer below. Subscribe to Truthix if you're new. Hit like if this made your blood boil even slightly. And stay buckled, because the next Chinese car we're reviewing might make this one look like the warm-up act.